Hello guys, I've made one last modification to my piece to fix the shooting problem of the KSC Makarov, and I wanted to show you. I'm gonna try to speak English, but I hope I don't get stuck because my spoken English is not very fluid. The piece is taken from a Zippo lighter, as I showed you, and it is taken from this part of the Zippo. As you see, I did cut the Zippo lighter in two halves, in two half pieces, the two panels, and I took this sector here for one reason: to be able to take advantage of the original corners or bendings of the original piece. This right here, to not have to bend myself the piece, and the upper one, which I bended completely to make that little fence you see, so the plate here, this plate here, can move freely in this under the plate here. Okay, it doesn't go all the way to the forward end because this piece gets a little up, gets a little high here, and has to it would get stuck if the bending did go all the way to the forward end. This part here, this little flap here, this shape is important because it will be inserted between the plate. Let me show you, between the plate and the side of the gun. Okay, this will go right here. And the last modification I made was another bending here, which makes it this little hook right here. And this is important because what we want is to keep this plate stuck against the trigger piece at the end of its travel, which is when it's important for it to be very tight there to be able to unlock the hammer. So what it makes this is a little sort of pin effect on the last part of the travel of this plate, and this little hook here will be placed in a hole which is here. As you see, there's a rubber piece, a rubber cushion there, and it's this rubber cushion, this square rubber cushion, is put in a square hole. Don't know if you can see it very good, but I have cut the rubber a little to make some space here, some place, so the piece can, the little hook there, can get in place and make sure that in the last part of the travel of the plate it will not try to separate from the trigger piece. So if I keep this in place as if the gun was mounted, I will be able to show you that it always shoots. You don't have to fix the piece in place. It will get in place when the gun is mounted because the slide will hit this part. Excuse me for the focus. What it does is when the slide comes back, this part here hits the cover, the trigger cover, and it will push our piece in place each time the slide goes back. So when functioning, it works. And I have also made an experiment because I wanted to know if there could be some kind of problem if I shoot my gun not straight but leaning. If I lean this way, then our piece will tend to go down, so it will be in place with no problem. But what happens if I lean this other way? Our piece should have a tendency to fall, and could make some kind of could make the slide get stuck, but it doesn't. I've checked it, and you can shoot however you want. It will always shoot. So that's it. I hope it's useful for you, and I've suffered a little speaking English, and I am still suffering, so I will cut right now the video. Thanks for your attention, and I hope you like it.